myself, and I don't put up with games.
You must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates' garbage man.
Makes a living.
Well,
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, that's it. Imagínate una barrera invisible entre tú y yo que se extiende de tus manos, de tus brazos hacia mí. Tratemos eso y estemos fuera de esa zona. Es mi espacio personal. ¿Entiendes? Ah, my fellow wine lover. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay, but the Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas.
Bound together by secrets and back scratching.
yeah.
All the constant did was make it real. Enter the destiny.
Hey, bud.
We're good. Lead the way.
PTSD, huh? You buy it?
It's not unreal.
Yeah, hey, bro. Oh?
Is all controlled by the ventilation system. State of the art.
Sweet. How do you operate? I'm a bit of a grease monkey in my spare time.
Not my area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security room if you want to take a look. Just don't touch anything. One of the guards prefers not to be able to come. The whole facility is not operating for a week, and Mrs. Yates is a vegan. He does not work for it.
Thanks.
He does not work.
Thanks.
So we arrived to our final stop, the barrel. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in the country. So we arrived to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass. we arrived to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wines from the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Palatine, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable. Say what?
How reassuring.
It's Burnwood, huh?
Who's there? Copian, all in. There's a real bad cabron up there. We need to get him. En este preciso momento.
This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Palatine, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
How reassuring.
There. We've got trouble coming our way.
What is going on here?
Somebody help me.
So we arrived to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Palatine, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Oiga, escúcheme. You don't need that shit.
¿Qué es eso?
Hey, soldado. Have you seen much action?
arrived was final result. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now.
Right.
Shall leave you in.
Didn't people used to hide relics and treasures in caves like this?
Try to get inside that safe back there?
Of course.
Reminds me when I worked for that Caruso fella in 70.
Capitals, right?
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin. Bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it.
Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. It already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Are you all right, Patron?
I'm fine, Santino. It's just... the 1945 Grand Paladin.
See what the hell that was?
Oh, okay.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting. Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert. All those big shot CEOs getting off.
Yeah, keep it real.
I have to give you a pat down if you want to come through here, parcero.
well, you know, just security precaution. Okay, you're good to go. Póngale, póngale.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man. They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
I've always considered the Heralds the unspoken hero. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin. One of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary. The proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot. The wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Absolutely right.
Yes.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Don.
What? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
I agree.
Yes.
I'm in.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen to yourselves. Don Yates is not even appointed constant yet. And already he conspires to betray his master. I don't pretend to understand Edward's every move, but I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of office.
Then you are a traitor to the heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Mr. Cortazar? Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our stories straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Tamara Vidal, who saw through the assassin's disguise, was, alas, killed as well. This is what you will all attest to.
I agree.
Yes. I'm in.
Yes.
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 Command, I'm looking at what appears to be an accident. Yes, sir.
Sorry,
will do.
sir. I cannot let you through here. Please move on.
We're talking knee deep. The whole place looked like a horror flick. Of course, Yates came
Took you long enough. Quick, clear the floor before Yates' goons turn impatient. Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Status?
Yates is down.
Well done. Finish what you need to do, and then meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and make sure to suit up.
Why would Mr. Yates waste his time on a budget?
So we arrived at our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Come on, man.
Jefe! Why would you throw that?
Hey, Universal Soldier. You ever seen this guy around? Hey, oiga, ¿qué hubo? Who's gonna...
Rest assured that I will be following
¿Qué es eso? Hey, soldado. Have you seen much action?
Burnwood, huh? Don Yates.
Hey, ¡vamos!
Hey, Universal Soldier. Hey, soldado. Have you seen much of... Excuse me. Some asshole.
Huh?
Oiga, sargento sublevado.
Nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for a spectator.
Swipe left. Swipe left.
So we arrived to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
I'm wicked smart, and yet what?
Almost forgot.
Talking to you, caballero.